Faust. In the previous chapter, Faust and Mephisto met Margaret. Faust, after having drinking the witch's love potion in the chapter previously, was enamored with Margaret and demanded that Mephistopheles take Faust to her bedroom, where Faust leaves her a beautiful necklace. Margaret finds it and is curious as to why. We now see Faust waking up, walking up and down. He's lost in thought. Mephistopheles enters. Mephisto. By the pangs of despised love, by the elements of hell, I wish I knew something worse to curse it by as well. Faust. What ails you? Steady now, keep level. I never saw a face like yours today. Mephisto. I'd wish the devil took me straight away, if I myself were not a devil. Faust. Has something in your head gone bad? It sure becomes you raving like one mad. Mephisto. Just think, the jewels got for Margaret. A dirty priest took the whole set. The mother gets to see the stuff and starts to shudder sure enough. She has a nose to smell things out. In prayer books, she keeps her snout. A whiff of anything makes plain, whether it's holy or profane. She sniffed the jewelry like a rat and knew no blessings came with that. My child, she cried, ill-gotten wealth will soil your soul and spoil your health. We'll give it to the mother of the Lord and later get a heavenly reward. Poor Margaret went into a pout. She thought, a gift horse, and no doubt. Who brought it here so carefully? Could not be godless, certainly. The mother called a priest at once. He saw the gems and was no dunce. He drooled, and then he said, without question, your instinct is quite genuine. Who overcomes himself will win. The church has a superb digestion. Whole countries she has gobbled up, but never is too full to sup. The church alone has the good health for stomaching ill-gotten wealth. Faust. Why, everybody does. A Jew, and any king can do it too. Mephisto. So he picked up a clasp, necklace, and rings, like toadstools or some worthless things, and did not thank them more nor less than as it were nuts or some such mess, and he promised them plenty after they died, and they were duly edified. Faust. And Gretchen? Mephisto. She, of course, feels blue. She sits and doesn't know what to do. Thinks day and night of every gem, still more of him who furnished them. Faust. My darling's grief distresses me. Go get her some new jewelry. The first one was a trifling loss. Mephisto. Oh, sure. It's child play for you, boss. Just fix it all to suit my will. Try on the neighbor too your skill. Don't, devil, act like sluggish paste. Get some new jewels and make haste. Sorry, that was actually Faust who said all of that. Mephisto. Yes, gracious lord, it is a pleasure. Faust then exits the room. We cut to Mephisto sitting by himself. Mephisto. A fool in love just doesn't care, and just to sweeten darling's leisure, he'd make sun, moon, and stars into thin air. Mephisto then leaves the room. The next scene takes place at the neighbor's house. Martha is sitting alone. May God forgive my husband. He was certainly not good to me. He went into the world to roam and left me on the straw at home. God knows that I've never crossed him and loved him dearly, yet I lost him. She then starts crying. Perhaps the thought kills me. He died. If only it were certified. Margaret then enters the room. Margaret. Dame Martha. Martha. Gretchen, what could it be? Margaret. My legs feel faint, though not with pain. I find another case again, right in my press of ebony, with things more precious all around than was the first case that I found. Martha. You must not show them to your mother. She'd tell the priestess with the other. Margaret. Oh, look at it. Oh, see, please do. Martha. She's adorning her, looking at the beautiful jewelry. You lucky, lucky creature, you. Margaret. Unfortunately, it's not meet to wear them in the church or street. Martha. Just come here often to see me. Put on the jewel secretly. Walk up and down an hour before the mirror here, and we shall have a good time, dear. Then chances come, perhaps a holiday, when we bit by bit, gem after gem display. A necklace first, then a pearl in your ear. Your mother, we can fool here, or she may never hear. Margaret. Who bought the cases and has not appeared? It certainly seems very weird. A knock at the door. Oh God, my mother, is it her? Martha looks through the curtain and sees a stranger. It is a stranger. Come in, sir. Mephisto then enters the room. I'll come right in and be so free, if the ladies will grant me the liberty. He steps back respectfully as he sees Margaret. To Martha Schwinderklein, I wish to speak. Martha. It's I. What does your honor seek? Mephisto. I know you now. That satisfies me. You have very elegant company. Forgive my intrusion. I shall come back soon, if you don't mind, this afternoon. Martha. Oh, goodness gracious, did you hear? He thinks you are a lady, dear. Margaret. I am nothing but a poor young maid. You are much too kind, I am afraid. The gems and jewels are not my own. Mephisto. It is not the jewelry alone. Your noble eyes, indeed, it is your whole way. How glad I am that I may stay. Martha. What is your errand? Please, good sir. Mephisto. I wish I had better news for her. And don't get cross with your poor guest. Your husband is dead, and sent his best. Martha. Is dead? The faithful heart, oh dear. My husband is dead. I shall faint right here. Margaret. Oh, my dear woman, please don't despair. Mephisto. Let me relate the sad affair. Margaret. I should sooner never be a bride. The grief would kill me if he died. Mephisto. Joy needs woe, and woe requires joy. Martha. Tell me of the end of my sweet boy. Mephisto. In Padua, in Italy, he is buried in St. Anthony, in ground that has been duly blessed for such cool, everlasting rest. Martha. Surely there is something more you bring. Mephisto. One solemn and sincere request. For his poor soul they should 300 masses sing. That's all. My purse is empty, though not, of course, my breast. Martha. What? Not a gem, no work of art? I am sure, deep in his bag, the poorest wanderer knows some remembrance that gives pleasure, and sooner starves than yields this treasure. Mephisto. Madame, don't doubt it breaks my heart. And you may rest assured he was no squanderer. He knew his errors well, and he repented, though his ill fortune was the thing he most lamented. Margaret. That men are so unfortunate and poor. I'll say some requiems, and for his soul I'll pray. Mephisto. You would deserve a marriage right away, for you are charming, I am sure. Margaret. Oh no, I must wait to be wed. Mephisto. If not a husband, have a lover instead. It is one of heaven's greatest charms to hold such a sweetheart in one's arms. Margaret. That is not the custom around here. Mephisto. Custom or not, it's done, my dear. Martha. Please tell me more. Mephisto. I stood beside the bed he died on. It was superior to manure, of rotted straw, and yet he died a Christian, pure, and found that there was more on his unsettled score. I'm hateful, he cried. Wicked was my life, and I forsook my trade and also left my wife. To think of it now makes me die. If only she forgave me, even so. Martha. The darling, I forgave him long ago. Mephisto. And yet, God knows, she was far worse than I. Martha. He lied. Alas, lied at the brink of death. Mephisto. Surely, he made up things with his dying breath, if ever I saw death before. To pass the time I could not look around, he said. First got children, then they needed bread. When I say bread, I mean much more, and never she gave peace for me to eat my share. Martha. Did he forget my love, my faithfulness and care, and how I slaved both day and night? Mephisto. Oh no, he thought of that with all his might. He said, when we left Malta for another trip, I prayed for wife and children fervently. So heaven showed good grace to me, and our boat soon caught a Turkish ship that had the multi-sultan's gold on it. Then fortitude got its reward, and I myself was given, as was fit, my share of the great sultan's hoard. Martha. Oh how? Oh where? Might it be buried now? Mephisto.
The winds have scattered it, and who knows how. A pretty girl in Naples, sweet and slim, cared for him when he was without a friend, and did so many deeds of love for him that he could feel it till his blessed end. Martha. The rogue! He robbed children and wife. No misery, no lack of bread could keep him from his shameful life. Mephisto. You see, for that he now is dead. If I were in your place, I'd pause to mourn him for a year as meet, and meanwhile I would try to find another sweet. Martha. Oh God, the way my first one was. I'll surely find another to be mine. How could there be a little fool that's fonder? Only he likes so very much to wander, and foreign women, and foreign wine, and that damn shooting of the dice. Mephisto. Well, well, it could have been quite nice, had he been willing to ignore as many faults in you, or more. On such terms I myself would woo, and willingly change rings with you. Martha. The gentleman is pleased to jest. Mephisto. I'd better get away from here. She'd keep the devil to his word, I fear. To Margaret. And how is your heart? Still at rest? Margaret. What do you mean, good sir? Mephisto. You good innocent child. Goodbye, fair ladies. Margaret. Goodbye. Martha. Oh, not so fast and wild. I'd like to have it certified that my sweetheart was buried and when and where he died. I always hate to see things done obliquely, and want to read his death in our weekly. Mephisto. Yes, lady, what is testified by two is everywhere known to be true, and I happen to have a splendid mate whom I'll take along to the magistrate. I'll bring him here. Martha. Indeed, please do. Mephisto. And will this maiden be here too? A gallant lad, has travelled much with me, and shows young ladies all courtesy. Margaret. I would have to blush before him, poor thing. Mephisto. Not even before a king. Martha. Behind the house, in my garden then. Tonight we shall meet. We shall expect the gentleman.